When does a joke stop being funny when it's just a prime example of how unobservant we are?
Let's just sneak a peek.
Yeah, let's just sneak a peek at that. Maybe we'll find something different. Oh, seems to be locked. The plot thickens. So that could be just another door which we just do not observe in any way, shape or form. Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3 in the last episode. Well, we tried to advance things at Keva's castle. Unfortunately, didn't quite work out. At least, not yet. We still have a bit of intel to go through. But, this time, well, an interesting proposition has just turned up.
Yeah, that wasn't there, but I added Monica to our party and it appeared. Maybe that's how we get them to work.
And I think I recognize those group of people. Uh-oh.
Let me get this straight. You want me to talk the defense squad into issuing you a transporter? You're dreaming, young lady. Out of the question.
Please, sir. It would only be for a short time.
I don't suppose this is one of the Elders' requests?
No, it's nothing to do with her. Jensen.
Now there's something you don't see every day.
Ah, Elder. You came at the right time. Can you make these knuckleheads see sense? I mean, it's good that they're so enthusiastic. Can you get it through to them that we've got problems enough in the city already?
Everyone's all fighting to the best of their ability. I don't see the problem here myself.
Don't see the problem? We don't have a damned clue when the next Mobius raid hits us, and you don't see the problem.
Come on now, Garrett.
What we should be looking at right now is tightening our defenses and protecting the city. We can leave Mobius to Ouroboros.
Sounds like you're trying to overturn the Senate's orders.
I'm just offering a bit of advice here. Just saying there's no point throwing good resources after bad.
Hey, with all due respect.
Don't you get it? You folks just haven't got what it takes to go against Mobius.
What?
You've got to accept reality. Otherwise, you're throwing your lives away for nothing.
For nothing? Everyone's fighting to keep people like you alive, and you call that nothing?
You think you can trade in your life and change the world? You think it's that simple?
But if we do nothing, then nothing will change.
You fill the youngsters up with fine ideas, then send them out to the slaughter. Yeah, some talent that is.
We don't force our way of life on anyone. They're the ones who decide.
Let me ask you then. Did you choose for yourself? You chose his life personally, did you? Your husband must be rolling in his grave.
My brother is dead. He won't regret anything anymore.
You trying to mock me?
If it came across like that, I'm sorry. But bringing up the dead to prove a point, is that really something a Doyle would do?
Ugh.
All right. You gonna tell me what that was all about?
It's no big deal, really.
Thanks, but I'll be the judge of how big a deal it is or isn't, Jensen.
Are you telling me that as Elder?
Jensen.
If you aren't pulling rank, then please believe me. I'm not a kid anymore. Olive, plan B.
Okay.
Hey, Monica.
You wanna grab a bite to eat? I haven't eaten a thing since this morning. It'd be great to have some company.
Someone say eat! Time for tasties!
Wind it in, Manana.
Sure thing. Let's go to Michiba Canteen then.
Oh, I was hoping that we'd see that gaggle of loving chums again.
Yeah, and that one guy sounded like he had Dion's voice actor.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it is not rare that some, especially in a game this big, that some voice actors do more than one role. I mean, let me be fair, the game's big enough, and Monolith does have a pretty decent budget, so why not?
Here. We're in luck. The place is empty today.
Can second helping fit in tummy of Manana?
Manana not even had first yet.
Eat whatever you like. My treat. Keep bringing it out, will ya? Gotcha! Where do I start?
I knew there were a few people whose hearts weren't really in the fight against Mobius, but I'm not sure I understand why they're so openly bitter about it.
Please don't judge him too harshly. Garrett just wants to protect his family.
His family.
Right. He has kids, just like I do. That's why he can't forgive me. I did something no parent should ever do.
But why? What did you do?
Sending your children into battle. What mother would do that? But this is the life I chose. The day my husband died, I chose to take the mantle of Elder and lead the city.
Remind me, a husband is...
Someone you promised to live with for the rest of your life. He must have been very important to Monica.
So, after you lost your husband, did you become who you wanted to be?
I did. I wanted to put an end to the war with Mobius, and to build a way of life that everyone in this world truly deserves. That's what the 6 houses are working towards, and that's what I want as well.
Oh, sorry to keep you. Here it is. The house special. Aqua Pazza alla City.
Thanks.
Oh, looks banging!
Actually, there's something I've been curious about. Like, being elder or being a mother. Do you have to choose one or the other?
Guess it's like becoming the commander of a colony or something?
Yeah, that's a good comparison. If you take on that role, you're responsible for every single person that lives there. So being elder means Gondor can't get special treatment, even though she's my daughter.
Sounds like a tough break.
Boss, got something you might like to hear. We confirmed an unauthorized transport leaving the city. It's piloted by Jansen and his crew.
What's its heading?
I'd like to know that myself. The location tracker's out. Think it's safe to say they're planning quite the stunt.
Right. Olive's there now.
Should we send the armory?
The search area's too wide.
Maybe Garrett could help us?
Right. He was talking about the transport in the plaza.
You hear that?
I don't have a good feeling about this, boss.
I'll speak to Garrett. You can do a little groundwork for me, Travis.
Word gets around. Imagine the commotion once the Conservatives hear about this.
Work your charms on them, Travis. I'll make it worth your while.
Okay, boss. Let's settle this squabble.
Looks like we'll be skipping lunch then.
Never mind. Let's just try to find out what Jansen's up to and... Huh?
Speed eating. You get used to it in my line of work. We should get to the residential district. Garrett will be at home.
Hi, Triton.
I'd be in the background for no reason.
I'm eavesdropping on ye.
Garrett must be from one of them 6 houses too, right?
Yeah, he's a smart cookie. He and my dad had their fair share of run-ins.
I'd be waiting outside for Lance and demanding my outfit back. Yar.
Is there something we can do to help?
It's the cloak. I want it back. I like me own swish. Oh boy. Kids these days.
Yes, he was trying to scrounge a transport off me. I told him no. Didn't ask what he'd do with it.
I see.
But whatever it was, I guess they went and did it anyway. Or you wouldn't be here asking about it. Every ruddy last candidate got together and went against their orders. Insane. It's like Shania all over again.
Or rather, maybe Shania was the trigger for all this. Maybe Jansen and the others are doing this because of what she did.
Huh?
They realized that no matter how good the defenses were, the downfall could still come from within. And if they don't act, there's no future. If you see it like that, it's not hard to understand.
But what are they trying to do right now? We still don't have a clue. They aren't selling the city out, though. You get that, don't you?
If they're trying to help, it's a pretty dumb stunt to pull. How childish can you get?
Garrett.
I just don't want to watch them fail. All that blood, sweat, tears, pain. It does no good if they throw it all away. Why is that so hard to understand? We need to teach them about the past and help them make the right choices before disaster happens. That's our responsibility as adults. Right, Monica?
I understand how you feel. But Jansen's crew aren't fighting for victory or glory here. Right now, they just want to do something that won't leave them with regret.
Absolute army cack.
Yeah, maybe so. But would you rather they were mindless, obedient automatons? How's that different to being controlled by Mobius?
What?
We need to get through to them so that we can teach them how to get back on their feet after they fail. We've seen a little more of this life than them. And as you say, it's our job to help them understand that.
Well, well. What a surprise to hear the Elder talking like a parent for a change.
Picked it up from my dad. It's how he raised me, now I think about it.
Yes, I can see that.
Anyway, thanks for your time, Garrett.
Don't mention it. Sorry I couldn't be more use.
Okay, back to square one.
Miss Vandam, I was just on duty. I didn't mean to eavesdrop or anything.
No problem. Continue.
I've got some information about the location of that transport. Kaito was talking about Corn Island.
Corn Island, you say?
Maybe there's something to it.
Yeah. My husband was there 14 years ago. He went out on a mission to collect ether. That's where he lost his life.
What? That's...
If they're heading to the deepest level, then they're in trouble. even if they're sure of themselves.
We've got to get to Corn Island. Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Mio, I wouldn't be so jovial about it. Oh, so that's how they're doing. They're gonna die. Wait, well, we should do something about that.
Oh, so we might be finally getting context on that Antle then, maybe?
Hopefully. I guess let's just go there. See what we can do. And I've just now realized that this is probably unintentional, but given the voice acting and the regions of where they're all from, I gotta say about this. Okay, so we are dealing with, in terms of Ionius, of course, we're dealing with the typical British voice acting that Xenoblade Chronicles is notoriously known for. We've also got Highlands returning, whether it's Welsh, Scottish, or Irish. So, you know, all well and good, sparing from Xenoblade 2 and all that jazz. And yeah, I like how the city is detached from everything else. And from the voice actors we've seen so far, they're mostly Australian.
Yeah.
So, I like to assume that's on purpose.
Please be safe.
Be like, hey, we're technically connected, but we don't really like you. If that makes sense.
On the nose.
A little bit, yes.
They
aren't here.
You think they went further?
Did you hear that? Mimi, over there!
Oh no.
We've got to help. Hurry, there's still time.
Roger.
Well, you called it.
Yeah, because I just recently edited that episode. We were wondering what that vehicle was used for.
So, they never actually took a transport. They just came here, I don't know, from the sky. Oh, bloody hell. Well, I mean, to be fair, it was bound to happen at some point. I just wish we had a bit more interaction with them. Like, yeah, we're not going to be Ouroboros and we hate you. Well, we still got to prove ourselves.
Yeah.
My guess is, how was fighting an Antol going to do anything regarding this? Dare I ask? And also, can I say, just on that note, it kind of makes what Garrett said is a little bit more poignant and makes me want to side with him a little bit more. Like, you guys were the Ouroboros candidates. Yeah, sure, you're not Ouroboros now, but what are you going to go out for? To an Antol den and die? Doesn't really spur the, you know, tie on, let go. No, I like it.
He remembers what happens the last time he was here. He got mauled by Antols.
It's safe. No likey. I mean, yeah, I kind of understand a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, but really, you couldn't pick anything else? I mean, this could literally be another console.
Jansen, everyone.
Oh well.
No chance. Everyone all right?
What?
Monica?
We got you.
No time to play with you, I'm afraid. Out of the way!
There's no time to play games, I suppose. You won't even get the chance. Alright, well, Territorial Antos Hargogo, because Lord knows we've had our run-ins with you. Well, at least all the Ouroboros guys are gonna help. Ish.
Yeah.
Should we just turn Ouroboros just to get a little bit, you know, a little bit of jab in there? It's like we're something you can be, you know, because we're adult. We're clearly adults here. Anto, drop your shield because we absolutely hate you. Man, being Ouroboros is great. It would really suck if someone, for some reason, were to miss out on that opportunity and someone segue because being Ouroboros is freaking awesome. You feel so powerful. It's very hard to kill you. It's great. Suck it.
We're so sorry.
Disobeying orders, stealing a transport. In the end, you're all safe, so I suppose there's that to be thankful for. But what in the hell were you thinking?
It was for the city. We thought we could seize the loot, maybe use it to beef up our defense.
Even if we can't beat Ouroboros, we can still fight.
Monica, our duty is to protect the city from our enemies.
And I mean, we got the feeling that we didn't really matter to you. Like we weren't real candidates.
The way you all just fought, it easily surpassed even our top veterans. But not even the great Guernica Vandam could stand up to the horrors we're facing. They'll chew you up and spit you out. And if you were to lose your lives needlessly, you'd leave behind more sadness. I don't want any of you to forget that. Olive, I'm gonna need a report. So when can I get it?
Tomorrow?
I want it today. Get these supplies stowed away. Also, I expect a written apology from all of you. 50 pages.
50?
Not enough? In the very near future, we're gonna need about everything you can give us. Until then, you need to prepare.
But you're out there on the front line, putting yourself in harm's way. At least let us handle the rear. Please, just trust us.
You little...
When my brother died, on the day that you were made elder, I decided, I pledged, never to leave you alone. I would not let you end up like him. And so, that's exactly what I'm doing here. Somehow.
Unbelievable. That's why you nearly threw your life away.
It's because I love you. If you're going to tell us to survive, well then, you should be following your own advice.
Jensen.
I'll bet. You probably only thought of me as a little brother or a friend. But I think I know you better than anyone.
Oh! Hold on, did he just... Just what?
What now?
Just be quiet. Jensen. I'm sorry. You see, right now,
You don't have to say anything now. It's just, I needed to get that across. Instead, when the fighting's done, maybe we could talk this over with each other some more?
I'm your superior officer.
Yeah, but when Mobius are gone, ranks won't mean a thing. Please, just think it over.
Dude, nice one!
Were you scared?
Shut it.
Anyway, should we go?
It's gonna be tough getting that stuff out of the cave.
Snuff it. I'll help you out.
Me too.
Time for big treasure hunt.
Wow, I've never seen you pull a face like that before.
What kind of face, exactly?
Like a turkey and eating a black liver bean.
Yeah, I can imagine. I have certain duties to uphold as Elder. I've got to head the army, win the future. So, I just thought I could put off everything else until the world to come.
Well, maybe this is a good opportunity. Just talk to him. Tell him what kind of a future you want in this world to come. Mother, Elder, can't say I understand what those really mean. If you look to the future, you can become whoever you want to be. In the wise words of a certain someone.
Touché.
You should be who you want to be too.
A life after war, eh? Maybe there is.
What? Okay. They're broke.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
What in the hell was that? Okay.
You're trying not to laugh the entire cutscene.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. The spiders came back. Okay. I'm so sorry if that seemed a little bit off or a little bit rude. But man, what was that? Okay, first, before I even start, I've got to hear your thoughts on this. Please, the floor is yours.
I mean, I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. I mean, I don't even really understand what that was all about.
Okay. So,
I mean, not like the scene you're probably laughing about, but like the entire goal as a whole. Just like, yeah. Boros people were going out to do something. I don't know. I kind of just, I don't know. I couldn't follow what was going on.
Okay. Here's my perception. The candidates, they wanted to go somewhere. You know, off fighting. All good. At first I thought, oh wow, they want to go out and take the fight to Mobius, you know, because hey, we're candidates for a reason. You know what, fair enough, you know, all well and good. I kind of agreed with Garrett, seeing how, you know, you're not Ouroboros, you know, so it's kind of a bad idea.
Yeah.
So, already, flaws in that logic. I mean, oh boy, and then, not only do they go off and do it themselves, we know something's gonna happen. What does Monica do? It's like, hey, let's eat.
Yeah.
Let's leave them alone.
That was weird. It's like, okay, we're gonna eat. Alright, that's random.
The fact that the guy said, alright, crew, plan B. Let's not be suspicious at all.
Yeah.
Let's just leave them to it. I'm sure plan B is just simply give up and go home. Oh my Jesus Christ. And then talking to the guy saying, well, you know, I'm shocked that they've gone, you know, and all that jazz. But when we actually find them, have they actually gone out to fight a Mobius? Have they actually gone out to fight a Consul? No, they've just gone to a pit in the middle of nowhere in the beach, and then fought a bunch of Antols.
Yeah.
And for what? For what? They said, oh well, it's for resources, we could use this to, you know, strengthen the city. We get no context on what those boxes are.
Yeah.
If they were like, oh, some secret lost technology that might, you know, have a weakness against Mobius, you know, that could make sense. But no, it's just random supplies in which you can get anywhere else. And keep in mind, in the narrative, whether you choose to do this or not, at this point in the story, no matter which way you slice it, colonies have known, yeah, the consoles, the flame clocks, are kind of a bad idea.
Yeah.
They should kind of, you know, work together. And I even think at this point in the story, people know the city exists and, you know, they've known about people and, you know, communications have started up at this point. So you can get supplies from those people. And also, just the narrative of this. Because after you, okay, it's one thing. As soon as the fight's over, I'm sorry, or we're sorry.
Yeah.
Normally, I don't criticize the voice acting in this game, but man, that was a bad take.
Yeah.
It just sounded like a little child who got his hand caught in the cookie jar. It's like, we're sorry. We're really sorry. It's like, what delivery was that? And the dialogue of, well, we want to do whatever it takes to fight the enemies of the city. Oh yes, sure, the most known predator of the city. Antor's on a random beach.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell? And just the coup de grace, the masterpiece, the finishing touches on this was Jansen. Monica, I love you. There's no context, there's no build-up, just literally out of nowhere, I love you.
Yeah.
You know, when my brother died, I thought, I would love you. No, even then, when your husband died, that's when I thought, I want to be by your side. Okay, for one thing, that's a bad taste, dude. Like, hey, as soon as your husband died, I thought, I have a chance now.
Yeah.
And what's the thing that you wanted to do? The one thing you want to do is like, hey, and to prove my point, I'm gonna go back to where your husband died. The place in which his body now lays.
Yeah.
His deathbed. I'm here to say, hey.
I'm gonna confess to you on your husband's grave.
Yes, like, yeah. Aren't I a romantic? Aren't I romantic? And the thing is, it wasn't like a one-stop joke. They were serious. The dialogue, the tone, the atmosphere. It was like, wow, do I really want to speak about love after the war? Wow, this is a very tough decision. It's like, I'm sorry, what? What? This is just ridiculous. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie and say, yeah, sure, we got to see a little bit of Monica's like personal side, but for the love of God, in this context,
yeah,
I'm sorry. This is the first time I am going to outright say it in this entire LP. I think this is bad.
Yeah.
I think this is... it's fan fiction level.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it just is, in my opinion. And it's Xenoblade, for the love of a god. It's just so ridiculous and stupid.
I couldn't make sense of it, to be honest. Like, I don't know what's going on. It feels kind of political, and I think that's probably why I kind of tuned it out. It's like, this is kind of political. I'm not really following what's going on.
No, for me, I think this is the first, not only side quest, but the first thing in general with this game. It is the one thing that falls flat on its face. Because literally nothing was progressed, nothing was learned, no characters got any other depth. Okay, what is the point? The Ouroboros candidates need to learn their lesson, you know, and maybe there's something that, you know, I like your spirit, little kids, but, you know, you've got to wise up. No! They were literally doing something pointless that was going to gain them nothing!
Yeah!
So there was no lesson learned here! It just exists to make them look ridiculous! The Ouroboros candidates, they didn't get any better in my eyes. Monica, again, apart from the minor, like, personal side of her that we saw, you know, yeah, sure, but I don't feel like that's a massive amount.
I was hoping that this would give us, like, a bit more of a backstory on Vandom.
Yeah.
Maybe even Gondor, like Monica's family life.
Exactly! At least that's something. And maybe somehow encompass Ouroboros candidates in there. I'm not gonna lie, that'd be cool to see.
Yeah.
But just to have it be for something meaningless like this. And then to come out with, oh, well, you know, Jansen, I love you, Monica. Say what? I'm so sorry. If you dig this narrative, if you think this is one of the best hero quests, please, and I am dead serious, please write in the comment and explain why you think this. Because, you know, I've asked this the same thing about if you like Totsu from Xenoblade X. Please explain why. If you like Juju and think he works in narrative, yeah, please explain why. I'd love to hear another side, you know? I'd love to hear the good things, even in bad situations. So again, if you like this hero quest, if you think it works great in a narrative, please explain why. I am genuinely curious to see what other people think of this, because for me, this is bad. This is bad, man. And it's a real goddamn shame, because Monica's the closest thing we are ever gonna get to get context on Vandom, unless it comes back in ghost form in it later on.
Yeah.
But it's just, ah. It's just so, it is so upsetting, because I want to love every single aspect of this game, and for the most part I have. There is some grindy bits and some, you know, potential missing from executions, but man, there's always been something to love about every aspect of this game. Here though, no. It doesn't work in logic, it doesn't work with the characters. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to mock, I really don't. If you like it, then please, by all means, more power to you. Ignore me and call me an asshole. You are more than welcome to. But man,
it's definitely a weird one. I mean, I wouldn't say I hate it, it's just really weird.
I mean, oh no, don't worry, I don't hate this. Because it's making me laugh. It's making me laugh, so I can't call it, you know, I hate this thing, absolutely not, but it's just like, it's gone into such a ridiculous tone, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it kind of took like a Xenoblade 2 tone.
Yeah.
With the I love you part coming out of nowhere at a tense moment.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, they're gonna die, it's a fierce battle. Guys, I love you, Nia. I love all you guys. But that was meant to be cheesy. This was meant to be played like complete serious.
Yeah.
That's what drives. As the cutscene progressed, I was just sitting here thinking, oh my god, they are actually serious about this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Man. You know what the reaction is gonna be regarding this? Spiky. Spiky indeed. Oh. I was just saying now, I apologize to you.
Why?
Good luck naming this episode. Good luck naming this episode, because I got nothing. I got nothing. I don't know nothing, me. Oh me, oh my. And with that death scream, the fight is over. And we got an enemy skill. Queenly Pride. Now Lance can be a queen. Yeah. And more spiders continue to spawn. Man. What a weird episode.
Yeah.
What a weird episode. Again, I highly apologize if I've seemed, I don't know, a little bit rude. But man, what a weird one.
Yeah.
What a weird one indeedy. Ah yes, you have the Queenly Pride. Oh boy. Well. Oh my, Xenoblade. You continue to be creative. You continue to surprise me. How about that?
Yeah.
Yes. That's a better way to phrase it. You continue to surprise me. Good, bad. Well, it's an adventure. And that's why I love Let's Playing. And you know what, guys? Again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear it. But until then, thank you all for watching. If you liked this video, then please be sure to like it. Follow us on this Xenoblade Chronicles free journey. By all means, subscribe to see more. And we'll see you next time. I am genuinely curious to see what the comments going to be like here.
Good. We can advance under cover of rain.
Yes, we can indeed, Monica. As long as, you know, you don't have younger boys hitting on you. That in itself is creepy.
Yeah, because, let me see, does it show in the affinity chart, like, their age difference?
I'm gonna hazard a guess that you're not gonna see Monica's age. But you might see Jansen's. He was the hit-on. He was the boy who was hitting on Monica. Here's Ashira.
I clicked on the city and it brought me over here.
Yeah. Weird. Okay, Jansen. Who's he? He's 22.
Yeah.
Monica? Monica is 33.
11 years older.
Okay, so it's not entirely bad.
Yeah.
But still, though, the optics of him just saying, hey, this where your husband died. It's a great place to propose.
Yeah.
Oh, either way, guys, thank you for watching. See you next time. My God.